play major role. For example, if you a student wants to learn how for example, he will
Open your seat belt.
and he will learn what is for example, etc. Also, entertainment also these plays a major role. For example, movies like Black Mirror shows the introduction of the 3D metaverse, etc. Coming to the banking industry, banking industry also having meta. For example, nowadays we are going shopping outside for clothes and etc. In future, we may purchase the clothes etc. in the 3D world. Metaverse. Thank you.
హలో చెప్పరా ఫోన్ చేసిన నిన్నే ఆర్డర్ ఏమో
multi-core processor. So two or more CPUs working together in a same core to process the efficiency of time and etc. History of multi-core processor. The first multi-core processor was introduced in 2001, February 10, by IBM company. Types of multi-core processor: single core processor, double core, hexacore, septacore, octacore, and decacore, and so on. Next, some examples of types of multi-core processors are Snapdragon, MediaTek, A16 Wagon chip, etc. Now will continue.
Thank you again. Now, the main part in the processor is core. The core is designed to apply the applications of the software program to run the running chip. Then nowadays there are so many different chips are available in technologies. By using chips, the technological items like laptops, mobiles were run by using chips. In chips there are two types: single core type chips, multi core type chips. In single core type there is only one memory, one core. By using one core, the strain of the core chip will be high, the performance will be low. In multi-core chips, there are number of cores like 2, 4, 6, up to 40, up to 64 chips. In chips, there are in 64 chips, the process of done by the computers are they strain less and it will give good performance. And now present there are the best chip is A16 Bionic chip. In the A16 Bionic chip there are 6 cores, 2 high efficiency cores, 2 high performance cores, 4 high efficiency cores. They are high efficiency cores done by daily life tasks. The 2 high performance cores will handle the graphics for gaming or videos. Then there are so many chips and they have clock speed. The clock speed means it calculates the speed of the chip what they are running. Thank you. My friend will come.
Thank you, Shravan. When it comes to the applications of multi-core processor, the day-to-day gadgets like smartphones, laptops, smartwatches, smart TVs, desktops, etc. We use multi-core processor in them because we do multiple tasks in them. And in fields like handling a high graphics games like BGMI and GTA, we have to render graphics, high visual effects, so it needs high clock speed of processor, which is essentially provided by multi-core processor. And other software, professional fields like they use software, AutoCAD, and AutoCAD is basically 2D and 3D model designing software. MATLAB is used by many scientists and engineers. When it comes to our day-to-day applications or multimedia, we use multi-core processor in efficient way. Thank you. And Pranit will tell about advantages and disadvantages of multi-core processor.
Thank you, Vivek. Now I am going to tell about advantages and disadvantages of multi-core processor. Multi-core processor works great for multi-threading applications like web servers and web browsers. Multi-core processor does great work and it completes faster than single core processor. If we need continuous processing, it takes time for processing.
Thanks, Pranit. My processor is a logical circuit which allows process and respond to physical circuits. So, depending on the number of cores present in a processor, it will be named as for one core, it will be named as single core processor. For 2 cores, it will be named as dual core processor. For 4 cores, quad core. For 6 cores, hexacore. For 8 cores, octa-core. For 10 cores, decacore. Each core has its own functioning and operations. So, multi-core processor is a great innovation in microprocessor. You can see the innovation of graph evolution. So this is the graph of evolution of graph. So in this, if this innovation will get left behind this, so what we are enjoying today is nothing but the result of multi-core processing design system. So designs will evolve to offer the great application users to them. So what this makes intensively is a great innovation of this multi-core process, which allows us to make comfortable situations. Thank you.
చెప్పరా ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ జియోమెట్రిక్స్ ఎందుకు సరే చెప్పరా పెయింటింగ్ దగ్గర
రేవంత్ అండి
సార్ ఓకే ఆకాష్
రేవంత్ అండి Mohammed Shoaib and team.
Very good morning to one and all. I'm Mohammed Shoaib. I'm from CSM JNITC. Big data is a collection of data that is used and modeled, yet growing exponentially in time. However, traditional data management cannot hold this data storage and can't process it. The term big data is explained the collection of huge data sets that normal computing techniques cannot process or provide. The term not only refers to the data but also the various frameworks tools and technology. Till 1985, we used to deliver data in CDs and DVDs, but the digital started on technology. Now we are using a cloud storage, pen drive or hard disk. The daily usage of data is 3 to 4 billion terabytes.
Good morning, everyone. So, I am Mohammed Shahid Ahmed from EC3 JNITC. Today, I am going to tell about the characteristics of big data. There are 3 V's of big data that explain the characteristics. The 3 V's, the main 3 V's are volume, velocity, and variety. First of all, let us know about the volume. Now, we can see that in our daily life, such as sources like social media, network processing, analysis, analytics, and in different processing areas, we can see there is a large amount of data which we have to store in a large, in a large memory. So, big data is one of the futuristic ideas that we can store maximum amount of data in n number of gigabytes or megabytes or petabytes. So here the volume plays an important role to store maximum data in various ways. Now let us come to velocity. Velocity in these three velocities is also plays an important role in that how much time, how the data is stored in a real time, means how fast the operating system can store the data of our source. Now let us next is variety. Variety has 3 terms: structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. Structured means it is stored in a sequence way. Semi-structured means like emails where we can get stored data or send the data. And unstructured means images, files, PDF, PPTs. As now I am using in real life time that I have shared this PPT to someone and he is operating this. Why big data is used? Why we have to use big data? So increase the storage capacity, increase the processing power. Storage capacity means, for example, if we are seeing Facebook per day, there are 1 billion messages which we have been sent to the Facebook app, and there are 4.5 billion like button is hit every day. We can go through the Instagram. Availability of data, different data types. Every day we have treated 2.5 quintal bytes per day. But according to the last 2 years, 90% of the data world today has been created in the last years. 2.5 quintal bytes are operating or generating in a 1 day. Before 2 years, before that, if we have to operate 2.5 quintal bytes, we need 2 years. But now it's only about a per day. So here we can say that a big data is a very useful futuristic ID or plan. Yeah. Now my friend Omkar will continue the applications of data in our big data in our daily life. Thank you.
Good morning all. Now I will discuss about the applications of big data in our life. As we see that the communication, data and healthcare and hospitals, everything is under the big data because in our daily life we are using the communication mode and we are using 5G mobiles. All the mobiles are working under the big data because of big data only. Now we are running the society and all. Again we are going to the medical field. By the using of medical field, at the time of pandemic time of corona, we use big data to save a lakhs of lives. By the big data only we save the lives of lakhs of members. Then we are going to the industrial purpose. By the use of industrial purpose, the big data is very useful because of the communication and other retail prices. We are doing only because of the big data. In last we have seen the vehicles. Vehicles are running safely because of big data. Because the self-driving cars, autonomous cars such as launched by Tesla and BMW, these cars are running because of the big data. Artificial intelligence, education and everything in our society is now running because of big data. That's it. Thank you.
I will just wait. There will be some queries. I want to ask you one question. What is the main role of the big data in the real-time applications? We have said many applications like healthcare, right? How it will be useful in healthcare and where it will be useful. What is the main role of the big data?
Healthcare, the main role of big data is in the pandemic times, we want the group of many people, such as B positive, that is very rare. We want the blood groups. By the using of big data, we can analyze the members. If there are 50 lakh members in a hospital, we can analyze who are the B positive blood.
Now you are saying that the big data is a database?
No sir, big data is
You are analyzing means what you are going to analyze?
they are analyzing the groups or something about it. Means
Yeah.
In healthcare, we are using big data for storing the large amount of data of, for example, Yashoda Hospital. So,
No, my question is where the main role of the big data, where you are playing in healthcare.
if there are, if we want a heart surgery, suppose one patient is want urgent heart. If
Heart surgery is there, the heart is required,
Heart is
then
required.
you are going to transplant. Right?
Yes. If some five loss patients are there, they didn't want heart, we can take from the
You are getting more expensive. Okay. Okay, no problem.
Managing balance team.
Known as DNA computing. It sounds quite interesting, right? Let's get started, shall we? The digital devices are computing devices we use in our day-to-day life, and this tiny bit of silicon, which also conducts electricity. They are known as transistors. These transistors
You can continue. Without presentation, you can start.
No, until 5 minutes.
Then you can start your introduction at least.
Hello everyone, this is Karthik. Today I and my teammates here are going to present you all the PPT presentation on one of the emerging technologies known as DNA computing. It sounds quite interesting, right? Let's get started, shall we? The digital devices or computing devices we use in our day-to-day life consist of tiny bits of silicon
which conduct electricity, which are known as transistors. These transistors passes electrical signals to compute anything. So, according to the Moore's law, the transistors in a microchip gets doubled for every 2 years, right? So, in order to increase the count of the transistors, we have to decrease the size of the transistor, right? So, currently the size of the transistor is few nanometers, which is less than the size of a hair. So what happens if the size of the transistors becomes atomic? Then the current can easily leak into other corresponding or surrounding components or deform the transistor itself, which could lead to messy currents and can't compute anything. So it would become a computing technology at halt. So what if I tell you there's a technology which could overcome all the limitations I have talked of here? That is DNA computing. It sounds first let's understand what actually a DNA is. A DNA is and one of the nucleic acids which has the ability to store the information of the molecules in the cells. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It basically consists of 4 parts.
Now let's move to the topic DNA computing. Firstly, we have to know what is DNA computing. DNA computing is nothing but we have to perform computation tasks by using DNA, and we can store data inside DNA. Firstly, the prototype of DNA computing was constructed by Adilman in a single test tube. He constructed the name is ET100. He constructed it in a single test tube. So he uses the principle of thermodynamic equilibrium of base phase. So Ockman is also a scientist. He used the DNA and logic circuits to construct a logical circuit inside a box. Firstly, we have to extract DNA. The extracted DNA has to be deconstructed because it contains strands. The strands have to be used to store the data, where the computation task will be inside the strands. Now we have to dissort the strands by using some nucleic acids. By adding some nucleic acids into the DNA, we can separate the strands. After separating the strands, we have to arrange them in a sequence. By that sequence, we can perform computation. For the input, we have to add some enzymes. These enzymes act as the program or input to the DNA. In that, we can perform some computational tasks or algorithmic functions inside the DNA. DNA itself can't perform computational tasks. The reactions which occur when we add some nucleic acids into the DNA can perform by using the reactions. We can perform computational tasks over inside it. Now my friend will continue the talk.
Just like any other technologies, we do have advantages and disadvantages of this too. The major advantage is its production. Not unlike silicon, where we need to produce massive fabrication units, we need not to have any factories to produce DNA, because DNA can be found anywhere. DNA has a lot more capacity to do parallel computing tasks, and it provides vast amount of encryption and security details. Like DNA contains AGCD base pairs. We use this base pairs to provide an encryption key and then store our data. So without this key, no one can access our data. So in this way, we can achieve the proper encryption. And DNA does not require any power consumption, as it does not depend on any electricity. Coming to the disadvantages, we cannot actually compute through DNA directly. A human intervention is always needed. DNA cannot directly compute on its own. And whenever we want to retrieve any data from DNA, it is very slow and very time-taking process, unlike our regular silicons. And even to store the data, it is not a one-click process. It needs to be on algorithmic basis, where we use separate algorithm to store data every time. And whenever we want to retrieve data, we need to make copies of those DNAs so that the original data cannot be manipulated further. To understand the future scopes of DNA, let us know where DNA can be actually used. We can use it in an encryption and security detail, where we just like I said just now, we can use encryption keys to store our data, which cannot be used by any other, as they don't have any encryption keys. We can use Hamiltonian parts to develop airline parts so that DNA cannot.
Do you have any idea about the genetic algorithm?
No, sir. Till now we have very less information about
In
DNA.
DNA computation, you are applying the genetic algorithm.
We use that algorithm to store the data
How are you collecting the DNA? Where you are collecting it?
from enzymes and proteins. We can directly produce it through enzymes.
In a water cell also, the DNA
Okay.
you can extract DNA from it.
Now you have mentioned your topic name as a DNA computing. So computing means there are some algorithms are required to do something. So what are the algorithms are suitable to your application? Any one of the algorithm.
They are not about the, they are not
Because you have selected as a DNA topic, it is related to genetics only.
it is still in development and
Do you have any idea about the neurons and
we just have a basic idea about the programming language which they use. IBM has developed a programming language to program the data into the database.
anyhow, your presentation overall is good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Revan and his team.
Good morning everyone. My name is Revan and we are the team the optimizers. Firstly, I want to introduce my teammates. The Kiranwala, Shafik Sir, Ritik Sir and Steve Sir. We are here to explain something about metaverse. I think some of people here have an idea about it and some don't. Okay, if we see Okay, if we see the word metaverse, meta, which means after, verse, which means universe. It's a future universe, it's the next generation's universe. It's a virtual world where we can do anything and where we can experience everything. The creator of Facebook is none other than Mark Zuckerberg has created this metaverse technology in 2021. And you can see some movies where the metaverse technology is explained, like Free Guy and Tron. And the companies like Facebook and Microsoft are working on this metaverse technology too. And Facebook changed its name into Meta, which is known for us. Today, our team is going to explain the important things and points about metaverse and Oculus, which is the main part, which is the main part in the metaverse, and advantages and disadvantages of metaverse. Thank you. Now, I pass on my presentation to Dylan, who is going to explain the importance of Oculus. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Dylan and as per mentioned by my teammate Revan, Metaverse. Now what is Metaverse? Meta meaning after or beyond and verse is short for universe. Now Oculus, the gateway to the Metaverse. In order to understand this analogy, let us take a simple example. Consider yourself an astronaut working in a company like NASA for no less and you're ready for takeoff. You sit in your trusty rocket ship or your spaceship, whichever you may prefer, and the countdown starts. T-minus 3, 2, 1, blast off. You're gone. Now, seated within and encapsulated within your rocket ship, that's your gateway, bridging the gap between Earth and space. The keyword here, gateway. Now, notice the contraption the woman is wearing on her face. Is a VR headset, short for virtual reality headset. And in this specific context, that headset is an Oculus Quest, produced by Meta, formerly known as Facebook. That plastic shell has within itself microprocessors, powerful microprocessors, and these microprocessors are embedded within a circuit board. This is the culmination of years of technological advancement, years of technological advancement where you used to calculate numbers on Casio calculator, play a game of Snake on your if they are put up to task. Now, once these Oculus Rifts don't need to be connected to a computer because some Oculus don't even need a computer to function. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, your gateway to a digital paradise. Now these products and their software from these big time corporations, they come with itself some few pros and few caveats, pros and cons if you may. And these pros and cons will be explained by my friends, by my teammates, Sri Sai and Satvik Sai. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sri Sai. Now I am going to explain advantages of Metaverse. Metaverse is used as a pocket library for children. Children they can explore virtually the content of books, the content which have in their books. And Metaverse is also used for transporting personally from one place to another place in fraction of seconds. Now also Metaverse, we can do online shopping through Metaverse. We can try the things whatever we want virtually, and we can buy them online. Now also fitness training is also done through Metaverse. The fitness trainer is interacting virtually with the people, and we can do workouts in virtual world. And also we can explore whole world by virtually through Metaverse. Now I pass on to Satvik Sai. He will going to explain about disadvantages of Metaverse. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Sai. Today I am going to explaining about disadvantages of Metaverse. As Facebook has access to all their users' data, and Metaverse is a branch of Facebook, and this leads to invasion of privacy of the users' data. And Metaverse can create a lot of problems like people use Metaverse for a long run. People might face mental health issues and memory loss and bad eyesight. And if people use Metaverse for long, for every day and every time, they might lose their touch towards the reality. And these are some of the disadvantages of Metaverse. And the next part of the presentation will be covered by Agreement Within.
As incredible as the Metaverse is, and as jaw-dropping as the technology behind it is, we all are still people at the end of the day. So we need to eat food, drink water, meet a partner, and find a family. But Metaverse is not really capable of doing all this for us. Metaverse is nothing but the next generation of the social media platform, which taken to its extreme, absolute extreme.
Mandeep.
So
Mandeep.
you can live in absolute immersive experiences that you've never seen before, and meet people that you never have met otherwise. But you can also be subjected to harassment, which can be very far more uncomfortable and very far more personal. Misinformation that can be very convincing and partake in activities which are very addictive. This metaverse can completely change your real life where you have to put on an headset to be more productive, because that's where you will be doing all your work and socializing, because that's where you will find all your friends. This metaverse still has far long way to come to be as compelling as they advertise it to be. But for now, we can only be hopeful that it will not replace the reality that we live in, but only enhance the way that we live. And I thank you all on behalf of our team for guiding us to this our presentation.
In this metaverse, you have mentioned some advantages and also disadvantages, right? How do you overcome those drawbacks? How to overcome those? Yeah, you have mentioned drawbacks. How do you overcome?
So every product, when it is created in mind, it is created in mind with the user. So it's all boils down to how the user uses it. For example, if you have a phone and you have a phone addiction, you can't complain that you have a phone addiction. You have to take the action towards not using the phone. Similarly, Metaverse can be an addictive feature since it is tied to the technological ecosystem. So in order to face those drawbacks, all these drawbacks where you're losing perception of time and everything, it's better to take off the headset. It's a tangible thing. You can take it off, put it on the table.
and you have to mention clearly. So you have mentioned drawbacks, right?
Yes, sir.
So after the drawbacks, you have to explain that how to overcome those problems also in the slide. Because you are giving the technical presentation, you conclude your topic.
Yes, sir. The conclusion.
Yeah, that is not the conclusion. Whenever you have mentioned some drawbacks means it will be incomplete only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, good.
Ashita NSD. Next team, Rudvik Biradi.
Good morning, everyone. Today, the topic of our presentation is all about Google Maps. Google Maps has changed the way we travel. Earlier, navigation involved getting directions from the strangers, it's like complete strangers, and pulling out the large printed maps or books. But this has been stopped after 2005 by the introduction of Google Maps. In the mid 2004-2005, Danish brothers Lars and Jar went to Google, approached Google with a web application that not only provides Google Maps but also searchable, scrollable and zoomable technology. Google Maps not only provide us directions but also the places we want to visit and where to go, how to visit a unknown direction, unknown places. Together we define, let me introduce my team members.
Google Maps is very important. So coming to what is Google Maps, I wish everyone present here have used Google Maps in their schedule. Because if you have used it, I guess you will have relate to the topic and information we want to convey through this. So Google Maps is a web application. It is a web software where it provides you the detailed information about the geographical regions and sites worldwide. So Google Maps faces a user traffic of 20 million users per day. So it's a lot more, right? So Google Maps is much more important. At 20 million users per day and across 20 worlds, across 20 countries, it is so large. So you have known how important Google Maps is in the current era. So coming to the technical side, as today's main motive, the program is conducted for the tech presentation, to present the presentation on tech. So let us dive into some technical side of Google Maps. Google Maps uses C++ for its backend and JavaScript for its frontend. XML via Ajax is also used for data. So the above line will be a bouncer for many of you guys. I hope you guys will be clear with that terms and technology in your upcoming years. So as you all know, Google has this exceptional feature of Street View. Have you any idea about the Street View in Google Maps? So how did the idea come? How did the feature has developed? Let us have a glimpse video about that. I want everyone to look at the video, please.
काम है क्या? వాచింగ్ జీరోనా
వాడు అప్లోడ్ చేయమని
ఎవరు
అప్లోడ్ చేస్తే తర్వాత ఇస్తారు
కింద
వీళ్ళు ఎవరో అరే ఎంతమంది రా సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ 50 or 60 ఉన్నారు
అట్లా పెట్టాలి
Yes, guys. So this game's video is all about the technology feature it has developed in the current era. How far is it developed in the stages of the development of this feature? It is no less than the virtual reality. Next, coming to the real life applications. So have you guys ever expected that food will be delivered to the exact location where you people are there? So this is all about the real life applications where Google Maps plays an important role. So the food applications where you order food in online, the delivery guy comes to your doorstep. This is not possible without Google Maps. Google Maps comes into the play in this scenario. The next application is if you ever think to visit a place for the transportation, the first important transportation service comes into your mind is Uber and Ola. Uber and Ola plays an important role. And Google Maps helps Uber and Ola to make a door-to-door pickup and drop. Have you experienced? I guess many of you present here have ever used Google Maps, Ola, Uber. Guys, have anyone used Ola, Uber? Yeah, so you can know how you can have the door-to-door pickup and drop of using this app. The next is the most advanced feature of Google Maps is it gives you the easy routes. If you want to visit a new place, you don't know the direction. It's a big city with big world, you don't know every direction. But Google Maps provides you each and every direction where you need to go. It provides you the shortest distance and easy route. You can also see the traffic, real-time traffic intensity with different colors. You know, yellow means mid traffic, red means more traffic, like that. So I wish you all have got an idea how important Google Maps is. The conclusion is continued by Nitesh, my teammate.
Thank you, Gayatri. Let me conclude our PPT. Our PPT is all about Google Maps and its applications and its users. It's all about how it started and how it is developing. As the world is developing in a smart way, it also developing in a smart manner to reach the necessity of the people. Like in app also there are many features like timeline, in which we can go through back in our time and check our activity on the particular day. And you also see the applications and the links, which by this I wish you all get an idea about how necessary it is. Thank you. And one thing, for any presentation, it is important that preparing PPT is very important. And teammate Isha prepared our PPT. Thank you.
In the Google Map development process, so what is the back end? You have said something back end and front end technologies, right?
The backend is the algorithm or program that is used by the developers. Which
you have mentioned C++. Java, C++.
C++ is the backend and JavaScript is the front end.
That is wrong. Any kind of programming language, that will be the front end. Back end is a database. For any application, the back end will be a database, like the SQL Server or Oracle, like where you are storing, where you are retrieving the data. So front end are the applications, programming part. JavaScript is a part of your programming only. It is a scripting language. Just you are writing as a script, but the complete code will be executed using the Java. Okay, good. C++, we can create only few things, but not more. Can you design using the C++? Can you make any designs? The Google Map design?
So basically, we are first year, we don't have
Okay.
that appropriate knowledge right now.
Okay. Good.
Thank you,
The
sir.
preparation of the PPT is very nice,
Thank you, sir.
but you are taking more time for the presentation. It should be a limit, like 7 or 8 minutes maximum. While playing the videos, you have to check the time also. That will be the main constraint while giving presentations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vivek, and we are from Team CCCAT, presenting you on the topic augmented reality AR. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality is a combination of real world and virtual world, unlike virtual reality. Virtual reality uses any virtual world without any connection to the real world. So in augmented reality, we use experience, the user gets experience through graphical representation in the real world.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Neha Tanya. I am going to explain about how actually the AR works. AR, first, like, I bet everyone is eagerly waiting to know how it actually works, the AR works. So it is with AR, which is a system, hardware system used as cameras and phones, used in cameras and phones. AR is a system. AR is a system which is used in cameras and phones, and most importantly, AR is a hardware which
No problem, continue. What do you understood about the virtual reality?
So it is a way which creates an image in a real world with using a camera or a system which used in camera. So we can use a phone and we can create a digital world in the front of our live world.
But actually you are giving oral presentation. I need in technical, where you are applying the technical part. In virtual reality is that, yeah, go to that slide directly. Augmented reality is your topic. Yeah.
In real life. So augmented reality is used in gaming. Most of us are familiar.
Yeah, directly go to the slide. Implementation part you can take.
This is an implementation part. Augmented reality is used in gaming. So where a user has to download a game, an application, and give access to the camera.
You're also from first year?
First year.
Okay. All are first years only. That's why you're understanding it. Okay, go to the next slide.
In real life applications, augmented reality is used in gaming. Snapchat filters, where you can use filters to either make yourself pretty or make fun of your friends. And it's using home interior decor. Before building a room, it's shown as an example where how the room will be looking after completion. And it is even used in automobile designs to save capital before committing the designs. Whether if there is an implementation or any changes, we can do it. And in civil engineering, we can show it. We can show the customers how the building will be constructed or how the rules are there before construction. Somebody will be explained.
Amen.
I am Vijay Yasalike from CSM GIDC. Augmented reality. Augmented reality helps us to, which allows us to implement and replace virtual content to the actual world with the help of the cameras using a technical one term of SLAM, which is also an acronym for simultaneous simultaneous localization and mapping, which uses cameras and senses your reality and how much distance you are from it and how much distance you are in relation to it. Augmented reality is far different from the virtual reality. Augmented reality implements the virtual things into the real things like Snapchat filters most of us use by the youth and everyone. And virtual reality is something completely fictional. It is not actually there. In virtual reality, you will be assuming everything over here. But as coming into the augmented reality, you will be seeing all things, but something which is not over here, you will also be visualizing that. Augmented reality uses environmental scanning. As I said, it also uses simultaneous localization and mapping. This process aims to obtain valuable information of competitors, market, customers, and also the suppliers. And on the micro factors such as social, economic, technological, and political factors. Thank you from Team Creativecast. Happy Children's Day.
Oh my god, emergency. I just need money. I don't have any bucks. I forgot my wallet. I don't have coins. I don't have money. Wait, I'll call my friend to transfer money. Hello? Hello, Chonu. Yeah, are you there? I am immediately in need of money. Can you please send me some money?
Yeah, but you are at another place and how can you give money?
No worries. Just Paytm cover. Paytm cover.
Oh, yes, I know it.
Yeah, time has changed. We have also changed. Now we are going digital. Please transfer money.
Okay, I'll transfer it. Enjoy.
Thank you. Good morning to all the dignitaries present of the day. Good morning to the members. So let us get deep into the topic. So have you ever thought sending money is as simple as calling your girlfriend or boyfriend? Yes, it is as simple as that. UPI has made it possible. Today we are talking about UPI. Whenever I go on streets, whenever I roam on streets, these days I am hearing about Paytm Karo and that Google Tune and received a Paytm payment of rupees so and so. So let us get into the topic. I am talking about UPI. UPI stands for Unified Payments Interface. So Unified Payments Interface is a instant money transfer platform that is developed by NPCI, National Payments Corporation of India. So in simple words, UPI is like transferring money from one bank account to another bank account without entering basic bank details like IFSC code and account number. In earlier days, we used to stand in the banks. We have to fill the withdrawal form. We have to do all the paper. But today, there is no need of all that. Next slide. So now we'll get into the working of UPI. It's a step-by-step process. So in this step, we'll have 4 steps involved. One is payer service, PSP. PSP stands for Payment Service Provider. Second step is involvement of National Payments Corporation. So PSP stands for Payment Service Provider app. It's like Google Pay, Phone Pay and Paytm. And the entire app is used for the online transaction. And the second step is involvement of National Payments Corporation of India. So it's a non-profitable organization developed by RBI. In this complete process, this NPCI monitors the entire transactions. And next one is receivers, senders bank. The NPCI will order the receivers bank to credit the money into the receivers bank. And the fourth one is acquiring bank, that is receiving bank. the receiving bank will credit the money into the particular account in which you have entered the details. Thank you. And I call my friend Vinita to carry forward the presentation.
Hello friends, I am here to speak about the pros and cons of the UPI. But let us discuss one thing before. Nowadays, very old age people who we see in our daily life, they are facing many problems of using UPI, as we all know this. But this is a little bit advantage even to them, because when they stay at home and they are in their sick stage, they can't go to bank and they can't borrow money. But when their personal information is given to their belonging people, they can bring the money and give to them, so they can live their day-to-day needs. So coming to pros and cons, the first one is wherever you are, you can do these transactions from which place even, and this makes your transactions very easy and less time. You need even easy PIN. If you have your UPI PIN, you can easily transact your money from one account to the other. This is all an easy process, and in this you even have some cons where if you don't have an internet connection, you can't do the transaction from one account to another. So there are more things, more secure even. Instant transfer, wherever you are, you can instantly transfer those. One app, many accounts. Yeah, even if you are using one app, you can use your multi accounts. The next one is request money. You can request from one place to the many people. We want the cashback. And now I'll hand over my mic to Chono.
The pilot launch of UPI was started by Raghuram G. Rajan, Governor of India and Minister of RBI at Mumbai. USA has Apple, UK has Rolls Royce, but our India has UPI. It is dominating the US and other countries' online transaction payments app. And see this. From
conclude our presentation. Thank you, Chono. So I conclude that UPI has changed the way of paying money. Through UPI, the NPCI, which means National Payment Corporation of India, has built the strongest payments nowadays. And UPI has made the transactions as easy as just calling your friend. And UPI has made all of us to say, once scan and your payment is done. In this way, the UPI has changed our lives in very easy way. And we can also proudly say that India is also a techno giant and has the ability to create a platform like UPI where you can make your transactions easy and safe. And I can proudly say that India is becoming the role model to the West and West colonial powers who ruled us over 250 years through UPI. So coming to the presentation, UPI is all about transferring your money in a very easy and safe manner, and where we can save our country from black money and we can avoid the corruption in the money. So that's all about our presentation. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and the session is open for queries. Thank you.
Before starting my topic, in order to be a bit specific,
హలో నేను చేయాలి ఆపాస్ చేసాను అయ్యో మాట్లాడు
ఏం కదా ఓకే సరే
విష్ణు విష్ణు ఎక్కడ ఫస్ట్ మొత్తం అది ఆయిల్ ఆయిల్ తిరగలేదు అందుకే
స్టక్ కాకుండా వస్తుందా
స్టక్ కాకుండా వస్తుంది ప్లస్ ఆయిల్ ఆయిల్ లేదు
స్టక్ కాకుండా వస్తుంది యూట్యూబ్లో మంచిగా వస్తుందా
నిఖిల్ నిఖిల్ నా దగ్గర ఉందిరా చూసారా 5,000 అవును సూపర్ అరే అది
Hello everyone. Good morning everyone and warm welcome to all the future journalists of GNIT. And first of all, we all have gathered here on the birth occasion of M. Vishweswaraya sir. And I want to wish all you a happy Independence Day. And our topic is stock market in India. And my teammates are Deepak and Prabhajan Reddy and myself Suchit. Deepak will continue the rest.
Stock market. Today, micro industries are they expanding their business through stock market. If they go for loans, it will be more. So they enter into stock market. While micro industries expanding business through stock market to become a larger scale company. In stock market, there are indicators Sensex and Nifty. Sensex is based on BSE. Nifty is based on national stock. And in NSE, the traded 50 companies are traded, and based on this market, IPOs, micro companies are expanding business through this, and they go for loans. It will be more, so it entering into stock market. My friend Pawajan will explain intraday trading.
Stock market. Our topic is about stock market. As we see, it is started in so many years ago. As you consider 1990, where our Indian market, stock market, have just 2.5 trillion ecosystem. So now, after 2020, the stock market has now 92 trillion market capitalization. As we see, there is so much growth in the stock market in these recent years. Every engaged people and everyone entering into the stock market nowadays, everyone is hyped about the stock market. But the real thing is, we should not hype about the stock market. As you see, in last 2 to 3 years, the market has grown very much. Sensex and everything is hit all-time high. And now, as we enter the bear market, we are falling. So the thing is not put money what you can afford to lose. As you see, intraday, so many people do trading in stock markets. As students nowadays are entering into trading. Intraday is a type of trading where people take trades morning and exit when stock market closes. A mutual fund, everything concerned with this only. Sujit will give conclusion about stock market.
Okay. My friend, like my teammates have said, both stock market has actually made. These days we'll be able to see many ads regarding stock market, like many ads coming in, like Grow or some many other ads coming in, like regarding the stock market. Like we are able to see that stock market has reached the benchmark and stock market has fallen very low and stock market has reached like its lowest trade. Like this goes on every day. What I want to say is,
very few of the very few people of India are investing in stock market, or very few of the people are investing in trade. But what I want to say is, more like if all the members of India like gain knowledge about stock market, and if they invest in stock market, there will be a huge change in India, and there will be a huge change in Indian market, and moreover, there will be like the exchange of money will be more if we invest in stock market. And coming to the conclusion, there was a famous saying of Warren Buffett, the millionaire: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So it says what that, like, we can get that how much the quote means. Thank you.
Janave and her team ready. Janave and team, please be ready.
Okay, before starting, in order to be a bit specific regarding my topic, I would like to mention Sir Alan Turing, who was the first inventor of AI. He invented AI in order to break a code so-called Enigma during World War. It is especially designed to break code named Enigma, which is highly encrypted. It happened like around in mid-90s, and after that it came into light and it came into daily use. And now after Enigma, okay, now what is AI? AI is an artificial intelligence. It is programmed by humans, which can imitate humans and also learn. Why is AI? Seriously, I mean, like, who would not like to use AI? I mean, a program which can predict future. Don't believe me? This is how rising COVID-19 cases were predicted using linear regressions and many other regressions. Like classification, it comes logistic regressions. This is a small part of AI, which is so called as machine learning. A part of it is capable to predict these kind of things and also find missing values in a given data set or data frame. When an ML is provided with the finest data frame, it is eligible to identify and predict the future. This is how AI works, and more about machine learning is explained by my friend Dikshit.
Good morning, everyone. I am going to try classifications and regressions. And the word classification denotes that if you take an example as an email, so our email have some spam. So to filter it, the classification method takes it into a bunch. I mean, two classes, and it will filter it using which is spam or which is not spam. And in regression, it takes as a bunch where the filter will be predicted. Like if you take it for example, in front few colleagues, few of my friends explained that about stock market. It is on the basis of regression. And in machine learning, so getting into why we use machine learning and why actually we use it. So as machine learning is efficient, that much efficient. In the past we have a study that in 2016 a greatest programmer challenged Google's deep learning thing. So to win against that, he took 5 days to complete that challenge. So we can understand what a machine can do and what a human can do. And in machine learning, the important thing is algorithm. The way we input to the computer and it analyzes that and it gives an output which can be predictable. So thank you. And my friend will continue this.
Thank you, Dikshit, for your explanation. And I'm Sharif. I'm from NITC. I'm going to explain about the applications of artificial intelligence. And in general life, artificial intelligence will be used in daily life, like gaming, regression, and automation and communication. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is widely all over used over around the world, and now it is being the major part of leading part of medical technology and road safety technology, communication, etc. In medical technology and medical field, artificial intelligence is detecting of cancer cells, and human body cannot detected normally after AI came into existence. The world is really amazing, and where each and everything is used by artificial intelligence technology, and artificial intelligence is also used to explain precisely. Thank you.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Vijay Reddy. I am from JNITC. As my friend said, mentioned about some important applications of AI. It is a very important role. We are using all of you are having smartphones. We are using like Google Chrome assistants and Alexa. It all running on AI and ML. I think AI and ML will be rolled a future important role of us. Thank you.
ఏడికిరా
జాన్వి అండి.
సాయితేజ
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Darmi from Team Tech Architect. We are going to give you a brief explanation about artificial intelligence. So basically, artificial intelligence is the ability of the computer or machine to carry out their tasks and which requires human beings to use their the term artificial intelligence was first about in 1956, but it was not popular. Later, the computers were developed and internet was born. People started using mobile internet, and which had artificial intelligence to grow rapidly. In 1960, artificial intelligence was only restricted to its problem solving and automatic operations. In 1956, US Department started their research and have successfully finished their pioneering work about machines to work like humans, think like human beings. Finally, in 1970, US Department succeeded their project and make the machines work like human beings, and the first ever virtual assistant, Calo, was produced in 2003. Later, using that technology, Google started Hey Google, Apple started Siri, and Microsoft started Cortana, and many more. So, Manthan.c, Nikki.c, and there are lots more companies that started their startup using artificial intelligence in India. So, artificial intelligence is divided into many other categories based upon their technology and development. Based upon their technology, it is divided into artificial intelligence and artificial super intelligence.
నిఖిల్ ఇంకెన్ని ఉన్నాయి ఆడు ఇంకా 5 ఉన్నాయి మరి లైవ్ ఏం చేసి
limited memory. Now I hand over this presentation to Bharat Chandra. Thank you.
discuss about the real life and application, healthcare and gaming. Yeah, nowadays you can see the healthcare is the most important thing in the world, and it is very important that we are gracefully and artificial intelligence in our healthcare. Like you can see the autism like detecting the disease in the earlier stage and providing the good health for the patient and health more.
Headset
And banking and finance. Artificial intelligence has a lot banking sectors in the world, a lot of opportunities and the sector, any hackers and etc. And education.
గంటన్నర అవుతుంది
The earlier stage of students, that's our core direct education in our